these devices are going to get so much better. And instead of thinking about it as, okay, I have this device, I install this application on it, you'll think of all the devices working together to help you.
People tend to love gadgets. We know all about those that we regularly see and kind of overlook. Then there are gadgets that make us look a second time. These are interesting and we want to see what they're all about. So we made a video. This is today's video. These are the top most unusual gadgets. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. Sony FX3. Sony's FX3 is the smallest, cheapest cinema camera the company has ever made. It's built for filmmakers rather than photographers, so it can handle recording Ultra HD video at 120 frames per second for long periods. Yep, even at this size. The camera comes bundled with a handle that is ideal for shooting from low angles, and it has added sockets for plugging in different audio in and outputs. There's also in-body image stabilization for when you're moving and filming. The camera will also work well with Sony's yet-to-be-released AirPeak drone. At 715 grams, it's a bit too bulky to fit in your pocket, but it's light enough and small enough to take wherever you go. Keep an eye out for it in the hands of your favorite YouTuber or wedding videographer soon. Levi's Commuter by Jacquard by Google Trucker Jacket. The concept of computerized clothing may sound like a gimmick from a science fiction film, but Google and Levi's are collaborating to make a denim jacket with a serious intelligence. The outerwear is being aimed at the cycling market for cyclists that struggle with reaching for their phones while biking, not to mention the fact that it's dangerous and they could drop their phones. The jacket, which includes Google's Jacquard technology, includes a removable module attached to the sleeve that includes all of its electronic components. Wearers will be able to find directions and control music playback by tapping their sleeve. The concept could be integrated with the Internet of Things to even provide the user with more information when they need it. Now I'm looking forward to seeing cyclists wearing denim jackets with their sleek cycling outfits. Gouthwaite 23-liter backpack. The brand name behind this roll-top bag is called Bear, and its founders have a mission: to get more people outside to talk about their mental health. Sales from each bag will be funding free outdoor workshops from fly fishing to foraging to off-road cycling. Shoppers just have to sign up to their mailing list to find out when courses start. In the meantime, while we're all stuck mostly indoors, Bear will donate 10% of sales to the Outward Bound Trust. On top of that, the company is carbon negative, relying on recyclable, fossil fuel-free materials where possible and carbon offsetting the rest. The actual bags are pretty smart too. There's a quick-release buckle holding the top together, which is the same one used by rescue services, and the waxed canvas is made in Scotland without the use of PFCs, which could wash off from materials and end up in waterways. Well done on this one, Bear. Google Glass, the good idea marketed to the wrong market. The idea was that one would wear the spectacle-like interface on one's face and go about his business. Not only was the idea not popular, but people felt uneasy that someone else may be watching them through the device. Google Glass was so weird that it invited contempt for, bans on, and even episodes of violence against so-called glass holes. Glass and devices like it are now making a comeback in the industrial and medical worlds, where they were probably best suited all along. The device may be weird, but it works. It just didn't suit the average person to look like a cyborg. Solo Wheel. Do you walk too much during the day? Then devices like the battery-powered Solo Wheel are for you. Just stand on this people mover and let it whisk you away. It looks like a distant cousin of the hoverboard, though at least a little cooler. Still, this may be fine for teens and even college kids, but no self-respecting professional should be seen showing up to the office on one, unless you think you're super cool. The device works, it's just that people would not want to be seen riding it. Maybe it reminds us too much of the circus clown on a unicycle. Mood Metric. While mood rings have existed for years, Mood Metric hopes to do more than simply indicate how you're feeling. It wants to help you manage those emotions too. Mood Metric measures nervous system signals to provide insight into the wearer's mental state. The ring connects to a smartphone app, which the company claims can display how intense a person's emotions are in real time. What is not so clear, however, is why anybody would need a gadget to tell them what mood they're in. I'm feeling angry. Let me check to see how I feel. Actually, it could work as an indicator to other people. If they know what mood you're in, others may know how and when they can approach you and when to simply leave you alone. This is especially handy for people who are unable to read other people's moods. Xiaomi Mi Air Charge. It's still in early development, but Xiaomi has shown off a demo of a product it's planning to put on sale this year. It's called Mi Air Charge technology, and it uses 144 micro antenna to transfer energy to your phone via a narrow wave beam. According to Xiaomi, you'd be able to walk into a room and your phone would start charging, even if an object blocked the direct signal. Eventually, Xiaomi says, it could be used to charge multiple devices at once in the room you set it up in. This is technology we've seen presented at conferences before, but never so close to an actual final product. And boy are we looking forward to this one, an actual wireless charging device. POC Omni Eternal. Layered beneath the surface of this this helmet is a light harvesting material called power foil, which converts solar energy into electricity. After cycling to work in the morning, leave the POC Omni Eternal by a sunny window to charge, and by evening, you should have a fully charged red light on the back of the helmet. Bang the helmet and the sensors inside turn the light on too. The back-facing light is not bright enough to warrant throwing away those bike lights you keep forgetting to charge, but it will improve your visibility to others. Basically, it's a rechargeable light to ensure your visibility while cycling. Helly Hansen Odin Minimalist Infinity Jacket. Usually, waterproof coats are sprayed with a water-repellent chemical that makes rain beat up and roll off the coats as drops instead of soaking in. The coating also means the material beneath it can be breathable, stopping you from getting too hot while wearing it. Unfortunately, those chemicals have a habit of washing off, shortening the coat's life, and polluting the environment. Not so good. Now, Helly Hansen is using a new kind of material that has small enough pores to keep water from coming in, but lets hot vapor from sweat out. This potentially means that the coat could stay waterproof for its entire life, with no need for extra coatings, or the pollution that comes with the process. Simple, but handy. Carol Exercise Bike. Get fit and healthy in 26 minutes a week. That's the claim made by the creators of this exercise bike, which combines high-intensity training with an algorithm that learns your fitness level and creates a training regime personalized for you. The bike is built on the idea that energetic bursts of exercise are more effective at making you healthier. Research seems to support this idea, with several studies showing that periods of high-energy activity interspersed with more sedate intervals seems to push your body out of its comfort zone, improving heart health, lung capacity, fat-burning potential, and more. If you're serious about training, the bike plugs into the growing market of online classes, including Peloton Digital and Apple Fitness Plus. Just what you needed, a bike that tells you what to do and goes nowhere. Veonis Vespera Smart Telescope. The idea of a telescope without an eyepiece to look through could rub a few people the wrong way, but we can't help but include this beautiful new telescope from Italian company Veonis. The Vespera takes the work out of stargazing. The scope takes the images hitting its sensors and sends a live view to your smartphone or tablet via Wi-Fi. This means you can set up the telescope outside, jump under the covers, and watch the stars. The telescope has a 4-hour battery life. The app presents a list of cosmic points of interest to point the telescope towards, like the birth of a star, and the motors and GPS aboard the telescope point the lens in the right direction. From there, you can watch the view live, take many photos, and share what you're seeing with friends. You can even schedule observations if you want to capture something while you're asleep. You'll have to wait until 2022 to get your hands on a scope, but its bigger sibling, the Stellina, is on sale now. Grotto GT220 Wireless Earbuds. The GT220 wireless earbuds from the Brooklyn-based Grotto make the most out of your music. The earbuds handle big bassy electronic beats just as well as they do delicate breathy vocals. I suspect half the reason they sound so good is down to the fit. The earbuds twist into place with ease and sit there comfortably for hours without any danger of falling out. There's 6 hours of listening time between charges and another 30 hours of charge held in the case. They have plenty of extra features too, like wireless charging, touch controls, and a degree of waterproofing. So these gadgets are all kind of unusual, even though the word unusual is difficult to use in a world so full of new ideas. Each one of them will make your life easier or more interesting. We're looking forward to more such gadgets for us to make videos about. But we have to say goodbye for now. We hope to see you back for our next videos soon, so take care, and until then, stay safe.